Good morning everyone. I am Professor Palak Sharma and this is the first in the series of sessions covering basic concepts of marketing management. In today's session, we will be discussing a basic strategic concept called product life cycle, or better known as PLC. In discussion of PLC, we would also cover the adoption cycle or adoption behavior of customers of various products and services during different stages of PLC. Now, what exactly is product life cycle or PLC? It is a concept which was invented and popularized by Mr. Theodore Levitt in 1965. Now, there are 5 distinct stages in a product life cycle through which a product or service traverses during its presence in a given market. These stages are R&D stage, introductory stage, growth stage, maturity stage and decline stage. Now we'll get into each stage one by one by taking example of a product umbrella. We all have heard of a brand called Colgate. Colgate has n number of products present in various geographic markets according to the needs and demands of that particular market. Let us take the Indian market into context and discuss the various products that Colgate currently is offering in Indian market. We have heard of Colgate Dant Manjan. We have heard of Colgate toothpaste. We know that there is Colgate toothbrush. Then there is Colgate mouthwash. There are electric toothbrushes. There are dental floss and n number of other products which are offered by the brand Colgate in Indian market. Now all these products do not perform at the same level in a market at a given time. While once upon a time in India, when Dant Manjan was a very relevant concept, Colgate, an international brand trying to enter and make an impact in Indian market, also came out with Colgate Dant Manjan. But as we progressed, the Indian consumer got used to the fact and idea of using a toothpaste for dental hygiene management. That is when Dant Manjan powder or tooth powder started declining in its product life cycle, which brings us to the stage-wise mapping of different products and brands of Colgate. As I said, the first stage of product life cycle is R&D or research and development. This is a stage when the product is not actually available in the market and could be in alpha testing or beta testing stage. In marketing terms, we can also call it a product which is there in pilot testing or test marketing phase. What exactly a company means by that? Now the product is under development. The product is having multiple prototypes, multiple concepts. The company is not yet sure which type of prototype can click with the consumer. So to better develop a marketing strategy which has assured chances of success, the company launches the product to a limited audience or to an internal stakeholder group and checks whether the product works or not. A company like Colgate has done so with new products like Colgate Charcoal, Colgate Sensitive, Colgate Neem, Colgate Salt. They have also done it with their kids product category, with their dental floss category and with their other dental hygiene products. Once they have some data, some statistics, some understanding that this product can work with this kind of target market, they finally launch the product and the product then moves to introductory stage. If we think about it, in Indian market, Listerine is a brand of mouthwash that has ruled the markets for almost multiple 3 to 4 decades. But of late, Colgate mouthwash has also been making an impact and has achieved some brand recall. So we can safely say that Colgate mouthwash is in its currently introductory stage. Now this is a stage when a brand, when a product is expected to move at about 2 to 3%, maximum 5% growth in the market. This is a period when the type of customer who adopts the products are called early adopters. These people have high risk taking potential. These people are curious, they want to try new products. So these are the ones who would spot a new brand, new product on the shelf and go ahead and buy it. You may have actually done this for various product categories without really realizing that you are an early adopter. Now, an early adopter also can be a big time influencer for other consumers to follow. In the introductory stage, if early adopters have good experience with the product, they go ahead and say positive things about it in their peer group, in the group or the network that they influence. On the word of mouth of early adopters, the product can finally move to growth stage. Now, growth stage is when a company can expect growth in terms of 200%, 300%, doubling of revenues in a given financial year, and it is a very common practice. So, when we look at a product called Colgate Sparkling White, a toothpaste meant for whitening of teeth, this product has been experiencing surges of growth because of that need in the market. Now, few people tried it in the introductory stage, and then suddenly a large group of people are aware of it, are adopting it, are happy to use it on a regular basis. So this growth stage entry of the product is actually going to make it a product which is meant for the early majority of the market. Why are we calling them early majority? In a given target market, about 30 to 50% of people are early majority. They buy what is trending. They buy what is latest, they buy what their next door neighbor is buying, they buy what their friends are using. So these are people who follow the brand bandwagon. So if a product is suddenly entering into growth stage, more and more people would want to buy it. Thus, the early majority is the adopter or is the actual consumer of growth stage products. Now, there are certain products of Colgate that have actually moved to a level wherein there is less growth, but there is a stability of income. There is a set of people in the market called the late majority who continue to buy these products because there is a price stability. There is an expected value proposition that they keep on receiving, which a generation before them may have also received, and they are happy with it. They're satisfied with it. They do not want any change in it. Now, if we look at Colgate Classic, now this toothpaste has been around for more than a generation. Many of us started using it when we were kids. Our parents started using it in their adulthood, and this product is still appealing to many of the adults and children, and they do not want any kind of change, any kind of dynamism in this particular product category. So for a company like Colgate, Colgate Classic or Colgate White basically remains a mature product. Company need not invest more and more into the product to develop it better. Company need not invest in growing its channels, the distribution channels. The company need not invest in improving its pricing strategies because it's clicking, it's working, and it's been working for many years. So no changes are required. All these things are actually done in the growth stage. Now, as I was referring to previously, since today's market is quite used to of using toothpaste as a dental hygiene measure, tooth powder has fallen out of practice or fallen out of favor. So Colgate tooth powder is a product which has done the journey across the product life cycle and has finally moved to the decline stage. In decline stage, the company has to take a call whether they should maintain the product in limited markets for the limited profitability that it is reaping, or they should discontinue the product and focus on newer lines which are now driving profit, which are now driving revenue for them. These products, like Colgate tooth powder, remain in decline stage for some period until the company either tries to rebrand them, renovate them, or decides to discontinue them. Now, as we discussed with the help of various brands, various sub-brands of Colgate, this PLC is actually a strategy utilized by marketing managers across the globe to check the revenue, the profitability potential, and the customer adoption stage of a given product and take a call what needs to be done with the product. Now, this concept in combination with BCG metrics is very widely used for developing basic go-to-market and market penetration, market development and product development strategies. In the subsequent session series, we will be covering these other strategic tools of marketing to better understand how marketing managers take products into the market, help them grow, help them develop, and create memorable brands. This is it for Product Life Cycle. Thank you.